Lads and ladettes, if you like and subscribe, maybe I'll catch a fish later on today. Good morning, lads and ladettes. I find myself going from week to week in between competitive angling and reconning and joining some friends for just some recreational fishing. Just shooting the proverbial SHIT for a change of pace. Today's one of those days. Water's looking decent for cop today. Whether or not the wind and the temperature of the water and everything else is going to be playing ball, I don't know. But I am entered into the Coptober competition and I hardly had a line in the water to catch one. This is literally my last chance, unless, like a friend of mine suggested, we go do some night fishing during the coming week, and unfortunately in my line of work that is simply not going to happen. Today is my last shot. I brought 2 rods. I'm going to get both in, and I'm going to be targeting cop specifically. Whether or not a fish comes out or not, it's not going to make a difference. I'm not going to be targeting something that I don't need right now. I mean, I could have brought with mussel, I didn't. I brought with only sardines, only mullet, and only choco, so that I can have one line out there without a dangle and one with a dangle. But I'm going to be targeting cop exclusively. So I'll bring you back when I go get Desmond. See you soon. Right, got here literally a minute ago. It's looking good, a little bit cloudy, but water's definitely looking good for cop. Desmond?
Good morning, Plum.
Does that water look good for cop?
That looks, we have a bit of bamboo and drifting around, but further on the water's color looks beautiful and it's not as busy as it normally is, so I think our chances might be good today.
Yeah, let's hope, huh?
I think we might be good today.
Right, so let's talk about objectives. Cop, that's the only objective today. Galjoen season is closed. I didn't bring the necessary bait with the target steenbras. Cop, that and sharks. I'm happy with anything today except the fish that shall not be named. Other than that, I just got my first cast in. I didn't throw it too far. I wanted to see if there's a fish in like a gutter or something on the receding tide. And as soon as the bait landed, there was already interest on it. There's a fair amount of kelp in the water though, so I'm hoping that's not going to cause havoc with our lines today, because if that's the case, we may just as well make a spot move, because I'm not going to struggle with this nonsense. second try. I had a take about 10 minutes ago, but I couldn't quite tell if it was kelp or an actual fish. All I know is when it came out of the water, half my bait was gone. So I'm going to walk in a fair distance now. I want to see if I can't get this thing over the bank at the back. There's a bit of a surge in the water. It's not rough water, but it is a bit surgy. So I just want to play it cool. Woo. Okay, here we go. Not the furthest cast I've ever done, but it should be fine. Okay, I decided to take the dangle off this one and just put a piece of fish bait on the hook. No float, no nothing. Try and get it out as far as I possibly can and just let it sit for something to pick it up. The hook is not too big, so whatever wants to bite can take it. It's oik. Ah, nice cast. It actually feels later than what it actually is. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, but we're expecting the turn of the tide to be around about 10:45-ish. We're going to be making a spot move now. There is bites in the water, but they're mostly peckers. I don't particularly feel like having my bait stripped with a juvenile steenbras on the other end of my line. Okay, we are here and on our way to Ledges. We ran past Mr. Rademacher. He says they just got a cobby or two over here. They lost one as well. So this is definitely not a bad spot to be in. But the tide is quite low right now, so it did say in order to get to the cop, you're going to need to put in a decent cast. So I'm going to try my best to get a nice cast in here. Let's get my footing. I might just as well be up here. It's fine. Yeah, I don't want to throw myself off this ledge. Alright, we decided to only throw the one rod out for now until this tide starts turning and there's a little bit more water to hit with more lines. So I threw out a choker head on a dangle on my horizon. But for now I'm just happy to be out here on ledges. Water looks really good in front. I just needed to fill up a bit, get the fish over the ridges. I'm definitely onto a winner here, so I don't want to reinvent the wheel. Let's get the old bait off. Still have some flaps I can use. I don't want to use the other choker yet because the tide hasn't turned yet, so I'd rather keep that choker intact until then. But let's see if I can't do something with these flaps. So what do I want? Just a small little choker bait. Something nice and snotterig. Wrap that around the tip. Right, now let's see if I can't hook this. It's not a very big hook. I mean, these BKK 5.0 hooks pretty much looks like a 3.0 in any other make. That should do it. Let's go get this bad boy out. I'm just putting on some sunscreen real quick on the scaly nose and cheeks of mine, ears. I'll go wash off the choker ink later, but right now I'm not burning again like I did last week. You know you burned yourself in your chops when you get back home and your entire club asks you, dude, are you okay? I mean, they stop mid-conversation and look at your face and kind of half expect magma to come flowing out of your nose and ears. Sun's coming out to bake now. I can feel it on my back. Ooh-wee! It's got a fresh bait out there now. Tide's busy pushing, which is always a good thing at ledges. I'm willing to give it a few hours. Just make sure I put my bomb casts out into the white water. There's some decent color in the water now. I'm going to show you as well. Oh, so by the way, Super C, if you see this, you know where to get hold of me. Product placement, not sponsored. Shame on you, Super C. Just behind the third breaker, there's some very nice white water there that we wish to target the moment the tide comes in a little bit further. Some very nice color in the water. Asik, Mr. Rademeyer.
Wat sê jy dan? Klap.
Nie vir julle man, nie vir julle. Ons mekaar vroeër raak geloop daar onder.
Yes.
En toe sê jy nog vir my julle het vanmôre 'n kabbetjie of twee hier by die ledges uitgetrek waar ons sou staan.
Ja.
Ek sien jy sou terug hier, so was dit dood aan die ander kant.
Nou die stil, ons het een visie gevang verder af, daai tyd en enetjie verloor, maar ja, by water lyk mooi man, maar dit is doodlaag.
Kop of galjoen hy kan.
Kabeljou.
Kabeljou.
Ja, kabeljou, ja.
Okay.
Ja, het is maar moeilijk geweest, die water is perfect, so by die stoot moet die vis uitkom.
But anyway, meneer,
Ek weet dit is
goed gaan. with something. Oh, fish. Don't fall. Show us, dude. Show us. Ah, guitar shark. Thought for a second it might be a cobby. Okay, slowly crawling our way over to a spot move. Mr. Rademeyer assisted us with a possible spot that we can go fish if there's too many pickers in the water at ledges. So we're on our way there now. See you soon. My chest-bound camera decided to give up the ghost at the wrong time. I need to measure him and get him back. Can you hold for me?
Yeah.
Let's try and measure him. Okay. With a measuring mat from Bulgaria I haven't used ever since I bought it. I don't know why, because I haven't caught fish.
Is it size?
It's size, it's my first size copy.
That's it? 50...
52.
52. Nice man.
52 centimeters, boys. Woo!
You came to the bride.
Yo, I'm stoked. This camera failed me. I hope it didn't. Maybe the footage is there, but the battery definitely died right before I could measure the fish. That's what I know for sure. I've always operated on this one principle. If a fish can't feed 4 people, I don't take it from the ocean. Unless of course you catch horties. They're plentiful. You've got enough. You go home, you feed all 4 people. And if I catch a cob and steenbras, and the cob is greater than 75 centimeters and the steenbras is greater than 80, they go back. And of course they go back if they're undersized. When I started saltwater angling, I wanted to keep everything I caught. Pretty soon I realized that there's something like size limits, bag limits. You catch a 48 centimeter cobby, you put it back. Pretty soon it became the norm for me to put stuff back. This cobby, this one's the first one I kept, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels good. I can take something home to the family tonight for the first time in a very long time. Other dudes and dudettes, we're on our way home now. The kelp basically buggered us completely towards the end of the day here. It's become a little bit unpleasant. The sun came out, but it became unpleasant. With that said, got my first size cobby for the day, which I'm really stoked about. And yeah, mission accomplished. I set out today to catch a cobby and I got one. This Desmond, he looks very tired.
Nope, I'm not tired at all. I'm very pleased for your part.
Oh, thank
the
you.
Cobby. That's probably next time will be my chance again.
Yes, no, absolutely.
Never know.
We need to.
But it was a lovely day.
Yeah, no, it was quite lekker. It was one of those days where if a fish came, it came. If it didn't, you know what? We're still gonna have some fun.
The only thing, as you said, the kelp. Later on time, I didn't know if the line was lying right or left or.
No, it was nuts. It was nuts. And I mean, when we got here, there was almost no kelp. You could see it, but you missed it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, all the kelp was here. All of it. All of Falsebay's kelp descended on this spot. Anyway, from myself and Desmond, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Keep well.